Greetings from the Ohmsett facility in Leonardo, New Jersey. I'm Len Zabalansky, Principal Engineer at Ohmsett. Although this presentation uses a non-conventional format, I'm pleased to have the opportunity to give you an overview of Ohmsett. Ohmsett is a national asset owned by BSCE, which is the Bureau of Safety and Environmental Enforcement, that is within the Department of Interior. It is currently operated under contract by ARA, which is the Applied Research Associates, since 2018. The objective is to give you a tour of the facilities and the capabilities, more to feed your imagination. The facility is primarily focused on oil spill recovery, but its capabilities as a large tank is adaptable to a wide spectrum of testing. And the topics I'm going to quickly go through are the capabilities of the wave making, the prototype development and performance testing, and then a quick recap. The advantage that we have is of the large wave tank is it's 203 meters long, roughly 20 meters wide. It's nominally 2.4 meters deep with 10 million liters of ocean water that's maintained at 28 to 35 parts per thousand. We have 3 towing bridges that have a speed up to 6 knots that are equipped with instrumentation. We help manufacturers validate engineering expectations. The physical modeling is really important because it sort of augments the numerical modeling, but the physical modeling sort of addresses all the things that Mother Nature that you can't include in a numerical model. We can provide repeatable positions, load conditions, capabilities to improve designs by repetitive testing. The technical staff will work interactively with your team to design experiments. So the conditions are it's reproducible. We can help you develop the test protocol. We have underwater and aerial HD. We have a instrumentation data collection system. We have an on-site fabrication shop, which is typically when you're doing physical model, it's usually, well, that didn't work. What can we do to fix it? And we have that resources right here. We have a full meteorology station, as well as divers on site that can go in and do things under the bottom, anchor things under the bottom. One of the key assets of the facility is the ability to make waves. It gives us a controlled and repeatable test environment for evaluating prototypes, designs, in a simulated marine environment to determine conformance with surface wave conditions of various heights, wavelengths, frequencies, and general durability of the system under test. We're in the process of improving the wave-making capabilities such that we can then have a unique wave that's custom designed for your particular experiment. But the asset is the capabilities of the large waves and the long continuous open pool. When you start looking at a 200-meter long pool that's 20 meters wide, you have a lot of flexibility and capabilities to maneuver within that tank. Technical capabilities, we have the engineering services, as I said earlier. We have a controlled, repeatable testing conditions, which is really important when you're doing physical modeling, because you can tweak the variables and adjust and really refine and zero in on the numeric and complement your numerical model. The testing protocol is one of the things that's important. That's one of our strengths, is designing experiments using the assets of the capabilities to help you get to actually what you're looking to understand in your particular test. A custom design new test fixtures for your unique technology. That's also one of the strengths that we have. We have the underwater video and HD recording. The on-site fabrication shop is really important, as well as the on-site oil chemical lab and the certified welders. Our background is offering independent objective performance testing of sensors, wave energy converters, containment booms, barriers, as well as skimming systems to enable us to provide a platform for marine technology developers to validate the prototypes and quantify data. The objective here is to use physical modeling coupled with numerical modeling, because that gives you much better accuracy. There's a lot of things that you cannot model completely in a numerical model that we can test here. The sensors are one of the features we have, standard sensors as well as your sensors to evaluate. We have tested amphibious vehicles, unmanned underwater vehicles, as well as ROVs, wave energy converters, containment booms and barriers, marine debris recovery and removal and recovery, skimming systems. The sensors are, this is the one on the upper right is the oil detection, slickness measurement, and the bottom one is a wave height detector system that we're evaluating. The nice thing is we can create the environment that actually can validate the system. Amphibious vehicles, the hydrodynamic studies, performance in waves, the ability to maneuver remotely. This is a quad vehicle that was adapted for basically an assault vehicle. It didn't like to swim underwater. That was the only challenge it had. We also have the unmanned underwater vehicles as well as the ROVs. The lower left is a glider. The upper right is a ROV. Both were used for detecting oil thicknesses, but can also be, it's the same tank can be used for larger equipment for testing systems. Wave energy converter is verifying prototype designs, either in current or waves. We can either fix it to the bottom or tow it with one of the carriages. We are repeatable, so you can evaluate performance in the different conditions and evaluate the ability to produce power under the various conditions. Booms and barriers. These are one of those things that are becoming more and more commonplace as the terrorist issues become more and more a concern. We can design the geometry. We can test the performance, the conformance in waves, test the seaworthiness, durability testing, connectors, towing. The environment is, we're limited by your imagination in developing the test. This is one of those tests where is the full-scale testing of a assault vehicle. I mean, basically a boat running into a barrier. How well did it perform? The other tests that we've conducted are tests for national security for detecting potential adversaries using various surface detection systems. So as again, it's we have the capabilities to help you develop an experiment. You give us a call and we'll help you design it. Everybody is concerned about marine debris, and we can adopt and work with adapting some of the oil recovery technologies to marine debris recovery. We can collect, sort, and compact debris, recover and disposal techniques, need innovation to develop deployable techniques, using proven concepts for containment booms and oil spill skimming systems to develop technology. So we're basically leveraging the technology we already have. This is a huge concern, and I think all we have to do is cross-pollinate some of the technology that we've developed and tested here at Ohmsett to this new challenge. This is one of the examples of an oil skimmer system, an oil booming system. It's advancing boom skimmer. It's evaluate design characteristics, collection, throughput efficiency, recovery rates, and overall performance. And this is very adaptable to debris recovery. This is under test being towed in a wave environment. In summary, the key is performance evaluation. How well does the equipment work in a controlled environment? It's a repeatable test conditions. The test protocol is jointly developed between you and us to make sure that you get your best product for the most economical. Custom design testing for new technology. We have a highly skilled technical staff with years of experience of developing really unique testing capabilities. We have a 5-year refurbishment scheduled for next summer. So if you have tests that want to get done, contact Jane or I real quick, and we'll start developing, get you in the test schedule. In closing, I want to thank you for your time. We will have a virtual booth during the conference, so please stop in and ask us any questions. But in the meantime, feel free to give me or Jane a call, an email on your potential project so we can get you scheduled in. Thank you and enjoy the conference.